Guys, let's review Sony's X900H 4K LED TV. The number of beautiful, non-OLED, so-called future-proof TVs available on the market for less than $1,500 is relatively small. If you plan to buy one of either of the hotly anticipated gaming consoles expected to drop around the holidays, and if you want to take advantage of those consoles' most technical promises, a TV with HDMI 2.1 support is likely high on your list of priorities. It certainly was on mine as I moved from a more projector-friendly setup to one that necessitated an actual TV. And after spending weeks with Sony's X900H, I'm convinced that this will be the TV for me. Design. Sony X900H, XH90, looks like most modern Sony TVs or many other LED LCD TVs. Although it has a thicker cabinet than some of its peers due to the LED system, which is a backlit LED module with zone dimming capabilities. The system takes up more space behind the LCD panel but also has the potential to improve picture quality. It is not the prettiest of TVs, but it should still look decent in most living room settings. It rests on two metal feet that provide a solid foundation for the TV. But it is very wide and takes up a little extra space in depth too. The TV will not fit on all furniture, so check before you buy. There is a slim silver frame, made from plastic, around the LCD panel. All input and output ports face to the side to make sure that you can wall mount the TV as close as possible to the wall. However, given the relative thickness of the TV, it will still take up some space. The C, common interface, slot for the European market is hidden and can be accessed after removing a small panel. The LCD panel has a semi-glossy coating that will produce some reflections during daylight hours. It is neither significantly more or less reflective than other LCD TVs in its price segment. This TV looks gorgeous sitting in your living room. With minimalist stands that slip directly into the unit, no screws required, as well as narrow bezels and an aluminum frame. Sony's unit comes with a decent 4 HDMI side-oriented outputs, though it's not clear how many of those will support the future HDMI 2.1 standard that's coming down the pipeline. If it's one, you may only be able to use a single next-generation console at a time. Something that could be a major pain in the ass for serious gamers. Android updates. Sony X900H, XH90, comes pre-installed with Android 9.0 that, compared to Android 8.0 in previous Sony TVs, includes mostly bug and performance fixes. There are no new, major consumer-facing TV features to detail, and we are still waiting for Google Stadia to arrive officially on Android TV. Sony will update to later versions of the Android TV operating system, but it has not specified a timeline. TV audio. The built-in speakers are decent but certainly not powerful or versatile. Sony has been promoting its acoustic multi-audio system, which is available in the 65-inch and larger models. It is supposed to deliver more direct sound with voices sounding as if they are coming directly from the people in the picture. The effect is there, but it is not a striking difference and not comparable to the, in our opinion, better speakers in Sony's OLED TVs where voices actually sound as if they were coming from the people on screen. Sony X900H had the weakest bass and speakers in general, but the other TVs are also more expensive. You can check my other videos, which will suggest you the best speaker system for the TV. Calibration. Normal consumers should not be bothered with calibration. Buying a TV with accurate colors is a perfectly fair expectation to have. Usually the recommendation is to pick movie mode for the most accurate picture, but we also include our recommendation for calibrated picture settings. As for HDR, you should again pick custom mode, and in fact any changes to picture settings in custom mode will propagate to both SDR and HDR modes. Price. The 55-inch version of this TV starts at $1,000 and climbs up to $2,800 for the 85-inch model. At its highest price, it's probably seriously worth asking yourself if you'd rather invest in an OLED. But after reviewing the 65-inch model, which retails for $1,400, this TV makes a pretty solid case for itself if gaming and actual usability are as important to you as they are to me. Picture quality. Sony's X900H TV is gorgeous contrast, color, and control. The X900H runs on Android TV and has a pleasantly snappy interface with a lot of customization tools as well as a Google Assistant enabled remote. This TV is the only one in Sony's 2020 lineup that will, eventually, support the HMDI 2.1 standard, making this the TV of choice for next-gen gamers. However, many of those features aren't yet available, and Sony frustratingly won't spill the beans on when that's going to happen. If you're still watching this video, that means you are serious about tech reviews. Or you are a tech pro or tech enthusiast. I would recommend to pause this video, hit the subscribe, then resume it. There are many related product reviews videos for you to watch. If you subscribe you will get notified when I upload a new video. HD or SDR performance. Sony has put a lot of effort into improving the ability of its 4K TVs to upscale sub-4K content. By combining the prodigious power of its X1 4K HDR picture processing chip with an ever-expanding database of 4K relevant images, it intends to offer greater detail, texture and, well, 4K nested 1080p material. And to a very great extent, that proves to be the case. Sound. All but the 55-inch model in the XH90 range feature Sony's grand-sounding acoustic multi-audio system. In practice, this equates to 20 watts powering 2 full-range drivers. And a couple of tweeters positioned near the top of the back of the screen's chassis, one on either side. Is it good for you? Sony's XH90 or X900H series does everything it sets out to do, and in some style. Its picture quality is quite startling in the right circumstances. Its sound is more than adequate by prevailing standards. It's simple to use and it doesn't turn its nose up at content of inferior resolution. In short, there's more than enough going on here to make you overlook the lack of HDR10+ and forgive Android TV its overconfidence. If you've this sort of money to spend on a TV of this sort of size, you absolutely have to audition it. Hope you enjoyed the video. You guys can initiate a discussion in the comment box, if you have any different opinions about the contents in this video. Be the first to start the debate in the box below. Purchase links related to the products in this video are kept in description. We will be grateful, if you could please make your next purchase from that link, as this will help us to grow our channel. Good morning, good evening and good night, whichever part of the world you are from. Don't forget to subscribe to stay connected. I will assure you to make quality and interesting videos in future. This is Jason Peter, signing off.